I love it. Solange's cover for Love magazine is so beautiful. But do you notice something about the color images when it comes to the makeup? I'll give you a sec to keep looking at these images. What you'll see is, or rather, what you won't see is blush. And that's because Solange is not a big blush fan. And this is something I've been seeing a lot of recently. I decided to reach out to makeup artist Miguel Ramos to find out all about this no blush look. But before we get into that, let's look at the rest of the team. The photographer is the one and only Ronel Madrano, who, of course, has worked with Solange many times before. The stylist was Kyle Liu. Hair was by Jawara, who told me that whenever he works with Solange and Ronel, it's just like working with family. And of course, on makeup, we had Miguel. When I first found out about Miguel, I soon learned that he's worked with Solange for at least 10 years. And when I look back at the looks they've created together, it told me a story of Solange's journey as an artist and as a woman, but also as someone who's never really been into blush. What I love about Solange is it's never a case of, wow, amazing makeup. It's always a case of, wow, amazing woman. And when I spoke to Miguel, he told me that the vibe for this cover story was that Solange just wanted to look like herself. So, with that in mind, Miguel said they went for natural skin and a soft glam that was all about enhancing Solange's natural high points under Ronel's lights. Miguel also put me onto this absolutely gorgeous natural and organic brand called Manassi 7. I've never heard of them before, but from the looks of it, it is a beautiful range and it's all about sustainable practices where very small batches are produced. For this cover story, Miguel prepped Solange's skin with their botanical face oil Armonia for an all-over glow that he needed to create without relying on blush. I actually think this low blush vibe is going to come as a relief to a lot of people. Blush has had a major resurgence over the past few years, thanks to techniques like draping, blush over the nose, and of course, it's led a lot of people to develop blush blindness. Now, I am a big fan of a lot of blush, but I've noticed this past fashion month that we're seeing a lot less blush. We saw a lot of more neutral faces. At Chloe, Yadim focused on the lip and barely any blusher. And at Tom Ford, makeup artist Lucy Bridge said she used no blusher and focused on contour. So, as Solange isn't really into her blush, Miguel diluted an all-over color pot from Manassi 7, shearing it out with their all-over shine pot to create this beautiful sheer veil of color. The color he used was Kabicha, a gorgeous medium brown that can also double as a bronzer, and I think I'm obsessed. I love this look. And I also love the fact that makeup artist and muse are so in sync, you can tell they work really well together. But what do you think? And are you ready to give up the blush?